find some discussions.
1, 2. Yo.
Now we come to the payoff. Mic
check.
This is a test of the emergency broadcast system.
Food is a metaphor for information.
Yo, get your head around this. The concept, 2 men about this. Trissy sack effect, freckles, respect rebels. We'll take the stairs, you stay there. It's next level. Put up the frame, they couldn't see the vision. I'll take the blame when it comes to fruition. From 4 to 3, and then we lost 1. I won't cause a scene cause camera's on, son.
It's a BuzzFeed podcast.
You look up, understand. You're in the dark with the sharks, it's a bloodbath. We got the mics, it's a fight, had a tough start. Now got the stripes, it's in sight, it's all love calm. Morgan Heights, it's food for the mind. A feast for the palate, you can eat the design. Serial killer with a splash of cold milk. These men are built away lactic acid hold skills. Yo, give me the space, we need the mic. You know the vibes, Camera, action, lights. We do what we do, we say what we like. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE. It's the FFE.
Please do not hold us accountable for anything we may say that is not factual. This show is purely for entertainment, and we do not intend to maliciously hurt or disrespect anybody. It's a Fast Food Podcast.
Season 6.
Clearly you have trouble back in the day putting condoms on, bro, because you've been struggling for the longest with this, man. My gosh, bro.
And I was watching
did you see how you were struggling?
I just want to help.
Yeah.
Let me
bro. Nah. Yeah, you look like you're trying to put it on before you even took the wrapper off back in the day, bro. All right, let's do this, bro.
I didn't use that many condoms.
Just, when you were, it looked like you're trying to put it on before you open up the wrapper, like because you were struggle street there, bro. Lord have mercy, I'm watching you. I'm like, is he okay over there?
I was gonna use my. I was like, nah,
nice.
He's got this.
Cool.
He's got this.
You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, before I was distracted by you struggling with this rapper.
Yeah.
I know you're not a religious guy.
Yeah.
I'd say you're more spiritual than religious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that, yeah?
Yep.
So we are officially in Lent season.
Are we?
Yeah.
Hence why I say you're not religious and you're more spiritual. That's just thrown off my whole way I was going with. I was going to say, what have you given up? But
what have you given up for
all right.
Because in the last episode, I was supposed to give up what I'm about to sip on.
Oh, really?
Magnums.
Is that always going to be a thing, yeah?
Okay.
You know what's mad? He likes Magnum, but he struggles with... Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, if you're hearing any banging in the background, everyone's alive. We're just sawing at the ice.
Joe is beating something in the kitchen.
He's just trying to saw at the ice. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed.
Joe is beating something.
Something. Now, disclaimer, if it was an actual person...
Okay. Is there a difference?
Yeah, mash it.
And on that note, we say hallelujah. Joe is whipping up something for our guests who we shall introduce properly in a minute.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
Okay, so you haven't given up nothing for Lent. Fair enough. Okay,
No,
that's fine.
but I can continue my non.
Well, we'll get into that. We'll get into that later on in the. Yeah, this is
The way you just silenced him.
Yeah, ease into that, yeah?
Okay.
Let's not run before we walk. Let's just ease into the
He
thing.
got peaked last night. Oh.
I can imagine. But we'll get into that, yeah? I've given up chocolate. Not women, but candy.
Okay.
Yeah, for Lent. Yeah, that's something to be.
I didn't see you as a chocolate boy, to be fair.
Wow.
Look at that. Can we just
I appreciate
when Joe gets back on the microphone, he needs to let us know what's happening there. Because for those who can't see, Joe's just whipped up something
A vibe.
He just whipped
that neither you and I have ever been offered since we've been here. No, I respect this for special occasions because we got class in the building, but
We've never ever.
I like to be able to say no. Like I was offered and I said no. You know what was there? Like
you know, like
Joe,
that.
Like
thank
that.
you so much. I
What was
appreciate
that?
this. It smells great. I'm scared.
yeah, I gave up chocolate for Lent still. And just to reiterate, candy, not women.
Yeah, calm.
But you say you don't see me as a chocolate boy.
I
no?
didn't know that you had a sweet tooth.
I don't have a sweet tooth, but I do like chocolate.
That's calm.
The Lindt kind, the Twix kind. You know, I eat Twix to keep my complexion, right? But Twix kind. Like, I like Snickers as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What other ones I like,
I can't have peanuts anymore because of the ute.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember.
I'm a Snickerdonny still.
Yeah, Snickers definitely holds you through to like a little hour or
Yeah,
so.
especially if you get the double joint.
You're hungry.
You know the
Is that why
double
they have
joint?
that?
Double, yeah.
I always get a double joint.
For some reason,
don't
that
do
sounds...
that.
That sounds not... Yeah, you made that sound
Sounds
nasty.
nuts.
But why?
Go relax.
Sounds nuts.
What else? A Kinder. Can't go wrong with a Kinder.
Kinder Surprise.
Yeah, I know you
Not a
like...
chocolate head.
I have the fancy chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
To say, oh, do you know what? I fancy a bit of chocolate. Otherwise, I just don't have a sweet tooth.
More into caramel.
Jose.
Sorry, off topic. Sorry.
Yeah.
Off mic and off topic.
Sorry. Okay, sorry. Composure.
Wusa.
But yeah, I like when I like sweet, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Oh,
right.
so you're more savoury.
Oh, I love a savoury.
Okay, can I put you up on something, yeah?
I love a savoury. All right.
At Tesco's, this
What
is
does
this is
that
not
mean?
this is not this
What did
is
I
not
say?
I don't know.
we're not sponsored
Oh
by them,
my
yeah?
gosh.
But
No, wait,
Tesco's
Joe, no, you got to explain it. Someone's got to explain it. What
Nah,
do I-
don't pay me no mind. Don't. If you pay mine, he's gonna keep it going.
Okay,
Don't
cool.
encourage
That's
it.
how you do it.
Okay.
you know?
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. No, because you know, not everyone eats their pineapple, innit?
I do. I love pineapple. I'm going to stop. Drizzy, go on. Talk about Tesco, please. I'm going to dig that hole and I'm going to be in it.
Because you know where he's going with the pineapple talk,
Yes,
innit?
now.
All right.
Okay, go
So
on.
we ain't sponsored by Tesco, yeah? But Tesco got these rice crackers.
Yep.
Sweet chili rice crackers. They're currently at £1. You know me, I
What,
got
with
an
the
eye
club
for a
card?
bargain.
Is it a club
No,
card
not
thing?
even.
Oh, okay.
It's just standard £1.
Right.
So
Great.
get in while you can get in because obviously they will flip it and go, yeah, well, with the club card you get for this one. Yo, I must have bought like 10 packs. I bought like 2 randomly. I didn't know what it's going to taste like now. I said, well, I bought 2. I got to commit. I had 1 rice cake. I went back to Tesco. I bought like an 8
Is
pack.
it crack?
Bro, it's rice cake, so it's, you know.
Yeah, it's
like
Snack wise,
it's not too
there's-
crazy.
Yeah.
Has it got flavour though? Because some rice cakes
Sweet
are
chili.
dry.
Sweet chili
No, it
one.
will say sweet chili on the
No,
packet and you eat it. It's
this
just
is
a dry
sweet chili
rice cake.
to the point you eat and you have to like go
Oh,
off your fingers.
Okay.
Bro, trust me.
Tesco's own.
Yeah, Tesco's, trust me.
Morgs is. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
know.
cool.
He's trying to think of something to throw on top of that. And he,
I
saw my
actually
mind working.
felt
yeah.
the mind
That's
working.
the mad thing. I can look at you and see when your mind's working.
You know the
it's
vibes.
mad. I know the vibes. And I want to move away from the vibes. So anyway, this is, what we on, season 3? Episode,
free.
Episode 3, season 6. It's going mad. What is going on?
So I got to tell you a story.
Please do.
I'm what you call the Americans would call a soccer dad.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call it other than here. I just go watch my son play football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had a match recently, and it popped off.
Really?
Behind the scenes, it popped off. So imagine the second half of the game.
Yeah.
My son's team's winning now. I think it was like 2-1, 3-2, something like that. And one of our dads from our camp was over where the ops were.
Right.
And their parents.
That's, smart. That's not smart.
So he's over there. All I've heard was, Gino! Which is, by the way, is my real name, my actual name, if you didn't know. Go over there, look. So I've taken my eyes off the game, looked over and seen a ruckus over where the dads are.
I want to see what he does.
So hear the thing, right? So I've looked over and it's one of our dads, one of our guys,
Yeah.
and he's in a little back and forth. Ran over there.
The stance
I ran over there, looked at him, I looked at one of the donnies, I said, what, do you want it? Do you want it? And then I've seen another dad kind of ease away off, ease across. I said, what do you want as well? You want it as well? And then I thought, wait, hold on a minute. We're at a football match for kids. And then I was like, okay, guys, let's just remove ourselves away. Bruv, chill out. Go, I think the wife of the wife of the pops of the dad that was causing all the trouble, he got sent to the car.
Okay.
By his wife.
By the wife.
Yeah, by the wife.
You know, where's the trousers in that relationship?
By the wife.
Get to the flipping
And
car.
then I've pulled my Donny away and he's still on it. And I'm like, bro, it's not the place, not here. Your son, our children are watching, boom, 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 calm down. Pulled him away and I had to write a statement to the...
Oh, that's long.
Now,
if you got to write a statement, you should have thrown a punch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
If
I've got
you're
to write a
going that
statement
far,
for keeping the peace.
you should have let go of him by accident.
A little sucker punch.
Super crazy. But I'm one of them dads, right, that when I'm on the sidelines, I'm yelling, go side, come on. Well done, lads. Well done, lads.
Yeah.
But I still have that consciousness that it's still a game.
Yeah.
And I tell my son all the time, if you lose or win or you draw, enjoy it. That's the main thing.
Enjoyment.
But you got Donnies that take it way too far, bruv. Man was pushing another man around. You know, like that.
Crazy.
Like,
I'm sorry. With all due respect, everyone else in this space, Mike, I don't believe you tell Prince Shire, well, you know, if you lose or draw, it's just a game.
You like,
I know you're in the car,
So what happened?
So what happened? Because I know we haven't been practicing all week for that result. So if you're just going to break it down to me, because, man, 3 plates can easily become 2 plates tonight for dinner. So you know what I mean?
Do you know the answer I gave you was the answer that I have now.
Yeah.
It's today.
It's today.
At the time, earlier on in the season, I was like, you can't lose the football matches. You can't take it.
I don't blame you though. I don't blame. I feel like, I'm sorry. I feel like we need to stop this. If you lose, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
It's not the winning that matters. It's the taking part that counts. No,
it's not.
That's how and we know who they are. That's how they try to keep us under their thumb. You should just be happy to come to the party. No, I want to take over the party and be the host with the most. I'm tired of this ish.
Respectfully.
You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I didn't know you're competitive.
Very. I was a soccer mom.
Hello,
I was running up the sideline with the ball and coming back. They're like, you're not a part of the game. Shut up. Like, my child's there. He's about to cross it. It's like, I was that mum.
One of them ones.
Also, I know what it's like with the ops and you're watching and you're doing all of that. But also the car journey back when you've lost and you're there coaching in the car. The game's done. And it's like...
It's deep.
The next day.
It's interesting.
Well done,
But this is a life now I have to lead.
You know, I can't wait. You know what? Yeah, I ain't gonna front. There's certain things I can't wait to experience for the first time when I have my children there. And I know for a fact I will be like, all right, tomorrow is a game. I just want maximum effort like a Deadpool. Just maximum effort like a Deadpool. We give me maximum effort. I won't be too harsh on you should you lose. But if you do lose, you're your mother's child, innit? But if you win, it will come from daddy, innit? I can't wait for that. But I've been to like nephews' games and stuff, and you're there and you're like, yo, funny story.
Go for it.
There was a time my 2 brothers, Martin and Mervyn,
shout them out.
My cousin Jerome, my cousin Ryan, myself. Oh, let me not forget my other brother Marlon. All 6 of us used to play for the same team.
Right.
But I'm not sure if the people knew that. So if like 3 of us got into the starting 11 and another 3 was on the bench, we'd just be there chilling. We'd be chilling, mind our business. Don't fuck around and tackle someone incorrectly though. Because if one of us got tackled, you don't even have to wait to be like, who's coming on to back it? You were just seeing Family FC just run on the pitch.
I love that.
Brother, you cool. But you know, now I'm a more humble, conservative, respectable member of public.
I feel you.
I have a podcast to run.
Yes.
2 for that matter. You know, I dibble and dabble. I got to make sure that I got to bite my tongue.
Public eye and all that.
So I got to bite my tongue.
Yeah.
put the fist down, and just be like, how can we deal with this matter without going viral?
That bit.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
someone could be walking by, they don't know you, and they just film it. Then they put it up. Next thing, someone go, hold on a minute.
I know.
That's Frex over there, you know, like walk on. Yeah, we don't need that.
No, we don't.
You know what I'm saying?
We don't need that. Like we don't need Katie Hopkins just keeping Sam Smith's name in her mouth all the time. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know who let her out of cage.
I don't, but I don't, this time.
You don't disagree with what she's saying?
I think I like the post. I've never liked anything this woman does. Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's when she called him an undercooked sausage roll.
Sausage roll. And then I looked at him and I went,
oh.
Nah, she didn't need to
That
do
was
that.
hilarious. And do you know what it is? Isn't it funny, yeah? When you don't like a certain person. I don't like Katie Hopkins.
Yeah.
But when they do something, say something that you kind of...
Enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's a perfect example. That's it right there. And he's not our enemy because I couldn't care less what Sammy does. Yeah. But they're clearly pushing that narrative. They're pushing that a lot. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like we should keep her around then. Keep her like we
keep
still
her out of the cage.
We still think she's a pagan,
yeah.
But keep her around for stuff like this because we know where she stands.
Yeah.
So I'll fuck with it.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I agree.
And possibly what you just said there, that slogan could be the name of the podcast, but we'll see.
We'll see how we get on, man.
Okay, well, listen. Let's kick this thing off like this. Yo, this is a fast food podcast.
Yes, it is.
He goes by the name of Drizzy Sakafet Freckles.
And he goes by the name of Morgan Twerk Franklin Heights.
And we are your two illustrious co-hosts today.
And if it's your first time here, don't let the title fool you, because food is a metaphor for information.
And we are here to bring you food for thought, soul food for the mind.
And a food for palate.
And a feast.
A feast. Sorry. I'm hungry. I ain't on the front, man. Sorry. So I'm going to try and stay focused, but I am hungry, Reginald.
Before we kick off the show, we are available on all relevant DSPs. That's Spotify, iTunes, and Google Podcasts. We are no longer on SoundCloud.
Right.
SoundCloud are bumping us right now. Each episode is available visually as well on our YouTube channel, which is Fast Food Podcast TV. Please share, like, subscribe. Let other people know. Click the notification bell for all updates on new episodes that drop. Big shout out to Jojo Montana.
Each and every time, a.k.a. Jojo Kugler, a.k.a. Jojo Spielberg, a.k.a. Jojo Lee, a.k.a. the best cameraman on road.
A.k.a. the dry foot barbarian. A.k.a. the thug from the south.
We'll take that one.
Wagwan, my GG.
You're telling me.
Come on.
We're live.
We're back in the building. I want to shout out the foodies, first-time listeners, and all our original foodie listeners from season one.
Keeping us going. Season one, you know. I was a season one foodie, but I still am.
Yeah.
I just like... Hold on, let me be careful what I say.
Weathered the storm.
If you want to be that PC about it, all right, cool. I was about to unload, but you're the one drinking the Maggie, so I'll stick to the water. Yeah, but I'm hungry, so I might let a clip off today. Still, but yeah, now big up to you that you keep coming back because due to you guys keep coming back, checking us out, whether it's on the IG clips, YouTube, etc. You're the reason because we're doing this for free. We're doing it for free to this day. So, like, we appreciate you guys and ladies, obviously. More the ladies than the man them. No, I'm joking. But we appreciate you lot supporting the thing, innit?
Speaking of the ladies, we have a guest.
Ooh-wee.
We have a special guest.
Class is in the building.
And I don't even know, she's sipping on something that Joe gave her.
Yeah, Joe, what did you make? What did you make for the young lady?
So this one comes imported. Straight from the hills in Mexico.
What? Listen, from when I got it and I sipped it, I said, nah, he's doing it. He's done the damn thing with this drink. Yeah. It's lovely.
No, but real talk, I got it in Mexico, but they bumped me down.
Here comes the El Negro. The El Negro money.
I love the honesty.
Ladies and gentlemen, Listeners, round of applause for Reems.
Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you.
How you doing, my G?
I'm good.
You good? You look
I'm
well.
good. Thank you.
You look healthy.
LT.
Yeah, but I love
Take the H out. Oh, what did I do?
No,
Thank you.
it's cool. You do look
Okay.
You look
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
I appreciate
How you been?
you guys.
How you been?
Been all right, you know.
Yeah?
Yeah, new year.
Talk to me.
Not new me. I think just a better me.
Okay.
Not a new me. I can't.
a more elevated, wiser.
Elevated.
Yeah.
And I think I'm just ready to just be unapologetic. I thought I was before.
Right.
Do you know that? Like, I feel like we have moments where like, yeah, I'm just so... And then you have to actually analyse yourself and go, actually...
You think you're in your bag and you're not actually in your bag.
Yeah. You're there trying to do too much for others. So
I understand.
Yeah, right now it's just about...
But I feel like with that being said, if you don't have anything to aspire to or anything to move on to, then life can get stagnant.
Yes.
So I think life throws those things at you
on purpose,
where you're supposed to be Jedi'd into thinking that you are in a good place.
Yeah.
When really you're not.
And
Do you know what I mean?
Like you said, that stagnant, that feeling of, okay, well, yeah, this is as
comfortable
good as
it gets.
comfortable. I had to make myself very uncomfortable.
I like that.
And I like it there.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
this is a bit.
Yeah.
I like it, yeah.
I feel like, Drizzy, you can attest to this. I feel like you should be able to get up every day and think, okay, this is my new chore, my new task.
Okay.
My new, I know. Yeah.
The way he was like, because he said me as opposed to you, like, because I feel like when he was like, geez, I could, definitely. Sometimes you have to, you know, like a snake, it sheds its skin. Do you know what I mean? You have to just put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, but know that you're going into that situation with the mindset that I know these are like, you know, normal settings in a way. Because I've been here. But if I've been playing at a level 5, I'm going to try and play at level 8. So at least I've got the level 5 mentality and knowledge. So when I go to 8, I'm not starting from 1.
Facts.
Yes.
I'm starting from 5. So like, do you know what I'm saying?
That's why sometimes it's not a new.
Yeah.
It's not a starting fresh. It's not a new. It's a starting from experience from 5.
For sure. 100%.
Yeah.
I think that's real. So big up everybody as well who feels the same way as us.
Yeah, man.
If you've got something that you want to do in life, make sure that you do it today. Life is too short, and it's cliche to say, but life is too short. I saw something online the other day with Eddie Murphy saying we've got average person lives to 75. So you got 75 summers, 75 winters, 75 so and so. And when you put it into perspective like that, really, how long have you got?
Of course, because you're counting the ones that you've just had, and I'm like, oh, okay.
And I don't want to make it even more like dull or bland. Yeah. But when I thought about it the other day, even though my mum lives out of town.
Okay, yeah.
And I go to visit her as much as I can. But even when I'm on my way to visit her, I'm thinking, I should be doing this more. Because I don't know how long I'm going to be doing this for. Yeah. And if I was told, Morgs, you've got times left.
Yeah.
Guess what? Things would be.
But hold on. Okay.
Things would be different.
This is what we do.
Yeah, calm.
We can just randomly pluck out a question from something that's being said.
Yeah.
All right. Imagine from birth. So, you know, first of all, I think people, not everybody, but I think people underestimate how smart kids really are.
Oh.
For one, they have no filter.
Yes.
Obviously, when the years start to beat you down, as in coming by, that's when your brain starts to go, I got to be careful what I say.
Yeah.
But kids have no filter. So realistically, in my humble opinion, we should let kids be the government, because they'll just take it to you like it is. Look, we ain't going to fix that because we don't think it's important. Do you know what I'm saying?
They'll be honest.
However, we're going to fix that because we like using that and we're going to fix it.
Yeah, we fuck with it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I say all that to say this though, but like, imagine when you get to say age, I don't know, let's say 10, when you're really fully understanding things are saying to you, can talk, you know, like how you want to talk, etc. They say to you, right, look, here's this little package, here's this book, and this book has the amount of pages you're going to live for, yeah? If you knew that at age 10, say this book has 80 pages, so you know in your head, all right, I'm going to live till I'm 90, yeah? Would you have lived your life differently?
It's deep. That's a deep question.
Oh, that really is.
I'll let the
Ladies first.
Of course.
Because we're gentlemen. Yeah.
Because I'm still thinking about it.
Hello.
I'm in two minds, but it's so deep because it's like, yeah, do you know what? I would.
Yeah.
I would. There would be things that I would do different because I wouldn't take each year for granted because as much as when you don't know something, it's whatever.
Yep.
But if I know, right, these 365 days, that sun timer thing, I'm doing things.
That's a page gone. Yeah.
You're not waiting because what we do is we wait. Like you said, like if someone tells you, right, you've got until now, I'm on it because, oh my gosh, I've got a time limit now. So I think, if I knew the time, it's different.
I definitely think there's something to that. I think if you know how long you've got left or there's a period of time you know that you've got to work up to, you would probably use it more wisely, which is why, going from that, I left Clubhouse the other day.
Okay.
And I was going to tell you, Drizzy.
You thought, let me just save it for the pod because that's something racist. But Joe, you know what? Yeah, I can see why certain people. These little antics here, I can see certain people just.
Well, I cut from Clubhouse only because I felt like I was wasting my time on there. And I got to a point. Because what happened with Clubhouse, it was when lockdown was happening.
I was on it.
And I was battling it.
Yeah.
But then when outside opened up, I still was on it. And I'm thinking to myself, I think I've exhausted this app.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I wouldn't go back on it per se, but I've noticed since I've left, my time is more.
Okay.
I'm more on it with the pod.
Yeah.
Life, my son. I'm giving more time to my family. I'm doing a lot more.
Because you've taken back that time.
100%.
That's why.
So I think, again, based on the conversation we're having, there's little things that we have in our life that I feel like we need to pull back on to give us more time to do more with ourselves,
100%.
which will actually enhance everything else around us. Because when you're at your peak and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, everything around you is
also
better.
into place, of course.
100%.
Because once self is good, everything that involves self is great.
Is important.
It's a domino effect.
I like this conversation.
Because I got a friend of mine who I class as a brother. His kids are my nephew and nieces. My brother Caden. Shout out to Caden. He listens to the pod. So sorry, I'm throwing you under the bus here, but at least he can tell your missus, hey, just talking about me in the pod. But he's a chef.
Oh, okay.
Bad boy chef.
Yeah.
He's got this sauce. It's called Sabaus. Yeah, sauce.
Sabaus?
Ain't about, oh my gosh. I can't remember what it's called. Sorry, bro. But he's got this sauce called Sabaus, right? When I tell you, it licks down the place.
Oy.
And it drives me insane because I'm like, brother, this needs to be in, the public needs to be able to purchase this.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I know, bro. But you know what it is? He so wants it to be
Perfect.
perfecto. The packaging and this, that, and the third. Where I'm just like, bro.
Just do it.
You need to just get out there.
Yeah.
The main thing is the product itself bangs.
Yeah.
The packaging is something, Nike doesn't make the same pair of sneakers every year.
No.
They always change little details and different colorways. And bro, we just need to start the foundation and build on it.
Yeah.
And I want him to do it because I just feel like if he does it, he'll be having a different way of life. Like his eyes will open up more and he'll see raw, and then he'll start doing other little things. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, that reggae sauce thing there, that's just spicy ketchup. Even the hottest of the hottest.
Respectfully.
Excuse me. Respectfully. Yeah. Shout out to Levi Roots doing this thing. The empire is built.
Yeah.
But
we get it.
One of my Caucasian friends, I won't say their name because they'll know I'm talking specifically about them. They once said to me, oh my gosh, you'll never believe this thing I've bought. I was like, what is it? He goes, nah, I need you to taste it. I was like, I don't really play around my food like that. You're gonna have to give me a little something.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? Yeah, do you know what I mean? Try to serve my I don't know, pigeon or something, pigeon pie or something. It was nice, the sauce I found. I said, all right, cool. My guard was down. I said, oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's really hot though. I said, really? He's like, it's really hot. I said, all right, cool. He goes, all right, put it on the thing. I was like, all right. And I'm waiting for it to kick in.
Yeah.
I was like, can I get some more? He's like, yeah. I'm waiting for it to kick in. I was like, can I get some more? I was like, what is it?
Right,
When is
right.
this meant to kick in? Because now I'm like, yo, what if one of them has a delay? And then
You're waiting for the afterbirth.
and then I'm like, I've
see.
just killed myself. and Reems knows, because Reems, she's an OG in this. Reems and I have something in common. We've done a chicken challenge.
Oh, you did a chicken
hot
thing?
sauce
Yeah,
thing. Like,
yeah,
how hot
yeah,
can you
yeah,
go?
yeah.
Oh, you chicken heads.
Still standing. Reems just done her dance.
Calm.
She got rid of her ops. I got rid of my ops.
Just like that.
Easy. It's nothing. I was like, well, what are we doing here? Do you know what I mean? What are we doing here?
Is it even hot?
She's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like, Reems is such a G. She was like, you know what, next time when you bring me around here, I need better wings, yeah?
Yeah.
I need better wings.
Yeah.
Because these wings are giving me this shabby. Yeah?
I'm sorry.
And then they brought out the thing and it was like
cold,
some
Reems.
I'm
But the meaty.
I'm a chef that's not a chef.
Yeah. What,
So I
she
cook.
likes what she likes.
Listen.
No disrespect, but they were
play
as the
them
wings.
game.
You know what I mean?
I was mortified.
Meaty.
Meaty?
Very.
Bro,
You giving me
below me.
With an M.
Don't let me see hairs on the wings, please. Are you mad?
Don't make me see pubes on the wings, man.
Why are there pubes?
Yeah, they're
Mobs?
pubes, man.
It's on the wings.
Pube on the wings. That's terrible, man.
But, yeah, meaty. And so next,
You know what's funny? Growing up, I used to see my gran. She used to take the wings and put it on she light the
fire,
stove and
yeah.
then put it in the fire. And I was like, why are you
Why?
burning the chicken before you cook it and season it? And then when I started
up,
to
Gran.
pay attention, she explained to us, like, oh, that's it.
that's how you have to do.
Pattern up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the person brought out, it was Levi Roots thing. And I see them like, oh my gosh, how you managing to eat this much of this? And I was like, are you taking the piss? Like, this is a spicy ketchup, man.
It is.
Do you know what Scotch bonnet is? And it's like, what's that? I was like, all right, you know what? You don't need to know that.
That's why it's
You don't
hot.
need to know that.
So,
But
so we're saying he just needs to start.
I just want my brother Cadian to just get the thing out there because I just think like
please
Yeah.
do.
he is denying the public. I've had it many times
Yeah.
to the point where he makes a lot, and when he's doing his barbecues, I was like bring my little tub. When I go around his house, when he's throwing down, I always bring Tupperware because I'm like, he got patted
So
out.
let's talk to Brother Cadian.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to brother Cadian. Like, yeah,
Brother Cadian, do your bruv.
please and
I'm a
thank you.
sauce fanatic, and I'm
yeah,
so
Reems, you'd
jealous.
like- you'd
I'm
like
so
it. Yeah.
jealous. I can't try this. What's going on?
Morgs,
Please.
next time you make some, I'm gonna bring some here so you look can realize
And then you're
I'm
gonna
not
tell me you're
gassing.
bringing it here.
Rock
No,
So
Reems,
come and get
I'm gonna make sure you get some. I'll make sure you get some.
Let's go.
Thank you.
100%.
The Fast Food Podcast.
UK and Welsh government have raised the minimum age of marriage to 18 to help prevent forced marriages, and it's still 16 in Scotland. So what do we think about that? How do we feel?
Can I just say I was shocked?
Really?
Yeah. Because I was like, what do you mean raise the age to 18? What do you mean in England? Like,
Yeah.
how old are they getting married?
Yeah, 16 it was.
16?
It was
This
16.
is the remix of Ignition. dum, dum,
Why did it take so long?
It's interesting, isn't it?
Bro, if you can think that far back,
Yeah.
because you know the years, they seem way longer now.
Don't know
By
about
the age of
chocolate, I'm a spring
16, no, of course, cool, you know what I'm saying? But at the age of 16, bro, thinking about marriage would be alien to me. I was thinking about playing basketball, football, cricket, running around, meeting up with my boys there, chasing girls at the school.
Yeah.
Do what kids do.
16.
Thank you.
Yeah.
16?
Yeah.
There's countries where, I don't know what countries, maybe
Don't do that.
the educated one in the
Oh,
in the
okay. I
group.
thought he was going to say something else.
There is certain countries where 16 is kind of the vibe.
It's
Yeah.
the 21.
But that's a...
Somewhere it's 12.
Yeah, I was going to say, there are countries that they're young.
Right.
12, 13-year-old brides you're hearing. But
Yeah.
here, it just... And not to say... Okay, in other countries, yeah, it makes sense. But I suppose they have a different lifestyle, don't they? Their lifestyle's set up differently. Like, the parents are trying to get these young people to be married off and go into a next house.
Right.
But in big UK,
Yeah.
you've got 16-year-olds that should be concentrating on
Their GCSEs.
A-levels, GCSEs, or what do I want to be when I'm older? Getting married.
You know, it's funny. We saw that. They touched on that a little bit on The Woman King. You know the film The Woman King?
Yeah.
They this guy. They touched on that briefly in The Woman King, where it's like they were just trying to. There was literally advertising their daughter for any old crusty uncle to just come and...
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
And she's like, nah, this ain't happening on my watch. Yeah, she's not having it. And that's when she joined the tribe and stuff. But like, it's just mad how they promote all this like, they're trying to put all these little things in play online for social media. Like, oh yeah, if you're not 18 and above, you can't have access to this. But then it's like,
you could have got.
But only just now you've raised the marriage thing up to...
But where does that... But my question is, where is that all come from? Because clearly, as we just said, there's many countries where that age is not frowned upon. And now in the UK and Wales, they're kind of like, okay, cool, we're trying to... Is it because society has changed? Is it... They're saying initially it's because of... certain cultures are forcing their children to get married. So they want to kind of clamp down on...
So why just bump it to 21?
Thank you. But not even that. It comes from, in the UK, one thing, they've been nasty, but they create the laws that make it okay to be this way.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, do you know what? Let's fix this one because, you know, how it is nowadays, someone might find that and call us whatever, let's just change it now. Like, you did it, so it was okay for you to do that.
It was okay for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I believe.
I mean, who in what right mind is parents just letting their youths do that anyway? That's, again, as we've spoken on it already, your child is 16. Your child is even 18, even my son at 18. I don't want him to ever be thinking about marriage. No. Even at 18, I want you to go and get your education. I want you to go see the world.
See the world, find out what you like and what you don't like. And then when you realize what I like is this qualities in a person, then you go and you know you caught that person. But to be at 18 thinking about marriage, you don't know what you like. You don't know what you like. You don't know. You know, there's certain things you can't do at 18, but it's okay to get married. Like like in America, you got to be 21 to drink alcohol, but you can be 18 over here and get married. It's just wild, bro.
So they're saying now statistically that at this point in time, it's very low. It's at a low rate for younger people to get married now. So now we're going into this conversation about marriage itself. Do a lot more people kind of push moving away from marriage? Is that what's going on right now? Because if the younger folk are kind of not deciding to get married, of course, this is...
Yeah, but society is not promoting the success stories. Society is promoting the
independent,
the independent, single, get a prenup. A prenup should not be a conversation you're having with the love of your life if you're getting married. Yep. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember that story with who was it? Paul McCartney that even made it into an Outkast song where it's like he's paying his girl, that's disrespectful, his ex-wife, a certain amount of money every month. Now, there's an argument to be made. I got my bulletproof vest on because there's probably going to be some bullets coming this way. There's an argument to be made that you could say, all right, when you met, all right, let's use myself in this example. Yeah. We're going to die on the hill, we might as well go all out. If I'm an entrepreneur and my estimated net worth is 500 million when you met me. While I'm with you, it then goes up to an estimated net worth of 850 million. Like, I'm not checking, well, you know, if we get divorced, like, you only get you get the 350, you get half of that 350 mil I made while I was with you. Right. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. There's an argument to make. Some man will be like, well, look, I was worth 500 M's before you got here. Right. That 350 M's I've made while you were here, you can get half of that. But you ain't getting that none of that 500 M. There's an argument to be made, and I'm sure someone can make a valid point where you go, you know what? But it's just that in this day and age, it's like society is just pushing you should not get married to someone unless they are financially like got this, and this. Right. I didn't know love had a price tag on it. I didn't know that. Yeah. Like J-Lo told us love don't cost a thing.
But no one ain't hearing it.
No one ain't hearing it. And like, I think society's always pushing the narrative of the failed married stories. They're not talking about the successful one. Yeah. As much as people want to clown what happened with Cousin Will and stuff like that. By the end of the day, prior to that thing happening, everyone and their mom was making rap songs and singing songs going, I just want that Will and Jada love and boom, 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 boom. Like, they need to promote more of the success stories, even those that have the little speed bumps, but still keep it together. Because Pastor T-Pain once made this analogy, I'll never forget it. If your house has a faulty light bulb, do you move house?
Yeah.
Or do you just change the light bulb?
Jeez.
So what are we doing?
I hear you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the history of marriage in my head and how I thought about it from the beginning has just been about bonding with somebody and raising children. When you look back in history, marriage was a thing for to pass down that people inherit for inheritance. Even for land, people got married so that obviously this is the Morgan's residence. This is Morgan's land. This is their children and their children. After that, this is their area, and it went from there. What you've just actually said is what we're living in now. Is the society we're living in a society now where things have changed and the feeling towards marriage has changed in a lot of people's minds. And it's interesting because I wanted to speak about this because obviously I am married. And
are you?
Yeah.
Because it's not like you don't say like every part.
I'm married. And
but you said we were celebrating people, man. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, you're right. You know what?
Thank you.
Big up all the married men and women out there in our circle.
Big you up.
So the question is to both of you is why do we feel like why does society feel like marriage isn't the road to go down? Because a lot of people, what I've heard them say is, it's a contract, it's the prenup conversation comes up, things of that nature. And I feel like that's not, for me, what this whole thing is about. For me, it's about more of the commitment.
100%.
And also, you spoke about it earlier. I'm not a religious person, but you can tell I'm a spiritual person. And I feel like being married is an ordained thing. Something that is kind of ordained on a particular group of people so that no matter what, this is what we're going to do going forward. We're going to have the same names and we're going to move forward in life and our children are going to...
As a unit.
As a unit.
As one.
So why are we moving away from it?
This
it's a real
topic.
One. It's a real one.
I'm happy to see it.
Yeah.
Like Drizzy said, society, like you said, social media is killing love. Social media.
Talk about it.
Society is killing man and woman's connection. Love. Just love. Like, they don't want it anymore. They don't want one. They don't want a unit. They don't want you to, trust wholly in one person. Let me help you, you help me. It has to be, what can you do for me? How do I get up? Okay, well, I'm independent. Like you said, I came here, which I can understand nowadays. If a man was to say, I came with this 500 mil, you can have some of that, because in his mind, she just wants me for our money, because whatever he's watching or reading, because it's all information we're downloading every day. Someone's talking about what he should be doing, what she should be doing. How about you find someone you actually like and you connect with them and you love on them and they love on you and you create one unit and forget everybody else, forget society, because I was speaking to my cousin about it and speaking about they built like some center with pods in it where you could create babies.
Right.
Why do we need a whole warehouse where you creating babies?
Some Sports Direct warehouse.
What?
We did. Yeah.
What? Like why are we even there? Why and then we'll get excuses like, because I do understand there are women out there, that have problems, couples, whatever. Yep. There are things to do, but the way, the level, the scale on what they're trying to achieve, for me, is part of the plan. Yeah. Destroy man and woman. Everyone's independent. Everyone's by themselves. You want a baby? No problem. Come buy one.
Talk on
We'll
it.
create it. What do you want? Oh, you want this? You want that? Oh, how tall? How small? This. Like, it's so sad. I think this whole, and also people project. It's like Valentine's Day. I didn't realize how many angry, sad, single people there are in this world. Like, everyone wants to cuss off Valentine's Day. And I'm
Ladies and
like, why
gentlemen,
are you
Reems
so
is spitting right
mad?
now.
Spitting.
Why are you so mad? Like, love. Yeah. And if someone wants to go and buy that person flowers, that guy attracts it, whatever it might be, allow it. But this whole, Valentine's Day is just a part of the system. Oh, it's a part of, what was I seeing? People saying, it's just a pagan festival and it's this, that. No, you're just upset. You're upset because you are now single and miserable because you are taking in all this nonsense. And you just want somebody. Listen,
that's the cry for. What about me? It is. What about me? And like, you see, Valentine's Day comes around, I'm quiet.
Don't say nothing. Bro, sometimes I don't even want to look because I'm like, I love it.
Bro, I try to sleep through the whole day if I could. Rags. If I don't wake up today, calm, innit? Like, tell the missus I'm
ill.
Get you
at midnight.
Stop it. Babe, I'll see you Tuesday, innit? I'll see you Tuesday. Because as what you said, as you said, when you're in a relationship, Valentine's Day should never mean nothing. When you're out of a relationship, Valentine's Day should never mean nothing either, because it should be a thing where when you find somebody, it's at that particular time you find them and you build on that and you give to each other
all the time. But it's also okay to say, it's Valentine's.
Yeah.
I love you, you love me.
Yeah.
We love on each other every day, but let's go out today. Why not? I don't buy you flowers every day.
Yeah.
I might not even buy it every other month, but I'm going to just do something special for you today. Women, stop it. I want to say that.
But see, Reems, I buy the missus flowers usually around payday.
Okay.
So that's just like a thing. Like that's don't do that.
That's beautiful.
Don't do that. That's like in my head.
Yeah.
I've just got some cash.
Yeah.
Let me just go. Here you go, and keep it moving.
And that's a beautiful thing.
So it's not. What's the word? What's contrived? I'm a bad boy. It's not.
What does contrive mean?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. but it's fitting.
It's fitting.
Yeah. So it's not forced.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right. So it's like. It's like, okay, cool. He buys me flowers all the time. So Valentine's Day it comes and it goes. And if I don't get nothing, I'm not looking in a Donny's face like.
Of course.
Well, 6 o'clock in the evening, nothing's happening.
Well, go on.
But obviously there's some circumstances, exceptional ones, like what if it could be he or she's birthday that just happens to drop on that day. That's your anniversary. Like you two literally met on the 14th of February. So it hits a bit different than everyone else.
Of course.
But don't be mad. Like, first of all, it's not in your pockets, people putting in their hands to get their significant other something. It just so happens if I want to buy my missus some edible panties for the 14th of February, so when it comes to nighttime, she's had a nice little shower and all that, and it's like,
I feel you.
I've been starving, I've been fasting all day. You know why?
Not the fasting.
You know what I mean?
I was about to join in. I'm like, no.
What's going on?
I was so close.
Also, it's a trapdoor. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, if you're single on Valentine's Day, you know what? You're looking at it the wrong way. Don't think of it as like, I'm single on Valentine's Day. I'm sad. I'm unhappy and all that. Think about it as like, this time next year, this is not going to be me.
There you go.
I feel you.
And we keep it moving.
Go. That energy.
You know what I'm saying?
Question. Why is the divorce rate so high? Why is the divorce rate so high?
God damn.
Because people don't like the people they're with. And also social media plays a part. Everyone thinks that the grass is always greener, innit?
Reems, question to Reems, Drizzy.
Yeah.
Do you think because the divorce rate is high because of the laws?
It's
because
yeah, okay.
And why I asked you the question is because
Yeah.
we just spoke about marriage and the laws.
Yeah.
Right? That's how we started.
Yeah.
Right? And now I feel like you can just get divorced for anything.
Yeah.
And instead of working at a relationship, which is what you're supposed to do. Now the laws have been made, so you can just give any excuse why you just don't want to be with your partner no more.
Yeah, but then our ancestors, even our grandmothers and our grandparents, listen, man, let's keep it a buck, yeah?
Please.
I'm listening.
Our grandparents knew that one of them was outside living like a Rolling Stone.
There you go.
And guess what? In 2023, they're still together.
Yeah, okay.
Let's keep it a buck.
Papa
Especially in the
Rolling Stone.
Especially in our community. When you think about it, think about how many grandchildren your grandmother or grandfather have. Just think about it for a second. I know it's a West Indian thing to go like, they normally have like 5, 6 grand, but really peep it.
Deep.
Really peep it. Yeah. How many of those were conceived in the unity of your grandmother and your grandfather? And then think about how many of those was conceived outside of that, but your grandmother and your grandfather are still together.
Yeah.
We need to do better. I mean, we need to do better. We need to. It can't just be. He left the toilet seat up. You know what? Divorce.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to back it up until she puts a little.
That goes to my point of you don't like that person.
Sure.
That's the you don't like. I don't like the way you eat.
Or
I don't like how you're
Reems,
breathing. But
I want you to continue, but I think. It's not even that I don't like that person. I married the person for the wrong reasons.
But I agreed 100%. People marry or get into relationships for the wrong reasons. But there are a lot of people that don't like each other and they do it
because it's convenient.
For the convenience.
And the sad thing is, we all know that 1 or 2 people who they feel pressured. All my friends are in a relationship.
Yeah.
Let me just get one just for the look.
Yeah. Just for the sake
and it's for all the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
Even though it's causing them stress, even though it's making them unhappy, but it's the
mistake.
look.
Yeah.
When I take a picture I put up on the IG, no one knows the backstory about that picture.
Yep.
It's just that it's like we was probably going to go to 2 different places in this little area where and I was like, babes, can we just take a picture before we go? Boom, boom, and then she puts like, oh my gosh, couple goals, we're out here living our best life.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's not that.
And that's what social media does. It plays an amazing part of painting the reality people want to portray. Not the real life, because again, you're at home and you don't actually want this relationship or what it is. But going back to what you said about our grandparents, I agree. I feel like we need to find a balance, though.
We do. We do. We do.
Treacher us out.
We do.
It needs to be a balance, because even when I look at my grandparents, I'm like, listen, y'all didn't even like each other. The way my grandma used to cuss off or kiss her teeth or side-eye my granddad sometimes. But again, she never went nowhere.
And she worked on it. Man.
Yeah, but if you think about Reems, if you come to my household and see me and my wife, it might look like we don't like each other.
Okay.
Okay, so you didn't expound, did you?
Like when I say, I'm just trying to be polite. I'm like, I don't know what family member might watch this go snitch on me.
I feel you.
It was peak. It's important.
Yeah.
It's important to work through these things and stick by that person. You chose them. They chose you.
But that's the
make it work.
But that's the main goal with marriage. For me, and I feel like you lot feel the same way. The goal for marriage is to die with each other, if possible, if you can. Is to die with each other. It's not this thing where it's fleeting.
No.
And you're just like, okay, cool. This is this marriage thing that we're gonna do, and we're gonna do this thing, and it's calm, and it's like, okay, cool. I feel like I don't want to be with that person no more.
You feel like? You feel like?
What we doing? Okay. You see what I'm saying? And even when I look at my son and I reflect and I think about him, I want to give him the best start possible, because we know, again, we spoke about it, in this society is peak. So if he's grown up with 2 parents for as long as possible, we don't know, God forbid, right? But if he can grow up with, if he can grow up with 2 parents as long as possible, that means that outside he's going to be stronger in the world, because in the world it's crazy. So, question I want to ask you. Two questions.
We're not skating.
Let it go.
Press the bell.
Let it go.
Press the bell.
Let it go, because the point had to be made.
Yeah.
So we had to.
All right, okay.
I wanted to ask you, Reems. You know, like we have these conversations about settling down.
Yeah.
And I don't believe settling down is you're settling for less. I think settling down means you're actually chilling with somebody and calling it a day. That's what I interpret.
There's a difference between settling down and settling.
There you go.
I was just about to
Reems,
get the word from my mouth.
Jedi.
Yeah. Telepathy.
But yeah.
I wanted to ask you, do you think women in general choose their partners? How can I word this?
Take your time, buddy.
Like, okay, do you look at a man for aesthetically, for what he looks like, or do you look at a man for the person he is? And I need an honest answer.
100%. Before, however many years ago, it would be aesthetically. Because at the end of the day, it's so sad, but we date or we're getting into relationship for ourselves and others around us.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, someone's going to say, oh, let me see him, or da-da-da-da, or oh, he's nice.
Let me see what he looks
and
like.
all my friends like him. And now, it's who are you?
Right.
Who are you? Obviously, we're human.
Balance.
Let's not pretend. Balance is key.
A 60-40. 60 personality in the 40.
40, I need to look at you and feel...
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Let's be
real. We have to be real. But the percentage is definitely tipped. I think the problem now is women are we live in a pictured world. Like everything's pictures, videos, social media plays such a big part. It's annoying how much of a big part it plays.
Yeah.
So everyone wants to, like men and women, they'll go, oh yeah, I like him. He's put this picture up. I liked it. Double tap, whatever.
Yep.
But don't like the person.
Right.
Because actually, you're not somebody that I want to be with long term. Yeah, you're someone I want to look at and put in the group chat and get everyone to say this, that, or whatever. But what can you bring
to the table?
To the table?
Yeah.
What is it that you're gonna bring to us?
Yeah.
Like if we was to do. So for me, I need to look at whole person. Can I bring you to my mum?
So earlier on it was more the looks because you're just young.
Yeah.
And then later on it's more of the fabric.
100%.
Drizzy, same question.
I think that, personally speaking, I'm looking for...
Big bottoms.
That's not harmful.
No. That's it.
Because I don't skip leg day, so that's not a problem. That's not a problem. That's not something we can't handle. Yeah? That's not something we can't handle. Like, you know, if I'm looking for you from the front, I'm like, wow, this girl's really nice. Like, she's got one of like the 4 hairstyles that I like. Then I turn around and I see you walk away. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you again. But like, it's more a case of like, are there things that I'm passionate about that you enjoy as well?
Yeah.
For an example, and this is bait, and as soon as I say the word, you're going to be like, of course. If she loves carnival like I do,
that's calm.
That's calm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in my head, right, I want to get a babes where we don't necessarily have to go carnival together, say both days. Right. We can go one day together, and then the second day we can go do our thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But then when we connect, when we meet up each other on the day we didn't go together, I can dance with you like I ain't seen you. This is the first time I've seen you.
Yeah, I feel
and then people are like, rah, them two are really getting it on, man. Can't they get a room? It's like, shit, that's for tonight. But so there's certain things that I like doing that I'm passionate about that if she's passionate about it as well, for me, that just makes me feel comfortable.
Right.
I hate the term foodie. I'm someone who enjoys food.
Yeah.
The foodie thing just sounds so like trendy and kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know what I mean? No, I like my food. I'm West Indian. I like my food. If she likes her food to the point where it's like she can say, let's go here. And it doesn't always have to be somewhere mad, stick up your ass type place. She could just say like, hey, let's go get go to that burger joint.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say the title of the place. Let's go to that burger joint. You know the one.
Yeah.
Right.
Five Donnies.
Five Donnies, thank you. Go there, cool.
Yeah.
And I can have a whale of a time the same way I would have if I went to somewhere like the Ritz or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
And even then I don't.
You see what I'm saying? But then if you really peep it in the Ritz, you're kind of feeling a little bit like, damn, I don't really feel too comfortable around here, but you know what I'm saying?
And
but
I'm hungry.
I'm
hungry.
I don't.
I think a woman that can eat is sexy.
It is.
A woman that can just chow down on the food.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
Like, don't touch mine.
Fuck.
Ask.
Yeah.
Don't touch mine.
But
Joey don't share food.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm saying?
chomping out of a, you know when the girl just chomps out of a chicken wing, bruv. I'm like this.
Yeah.
I work with young people.
Talk to me.
I was listening to some of my young people talk a couple weeks ago, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we went here and I couldn't eat, so you know I said, girl, let me tell you something. Don't waste your time,
girl.
You are gonna sit there saying, "Oh, I'm full after one wing," and then you're gonna nibble the outside, and the whole chicken is on the bone.
Yeah.
I said, "Nyam food, girl." She was like, "No, I can't watch." I said, "Listen, I've done it. We've all done it.
Yeah.
We as women, we've been hungry.
Absolutely.
We've left the date hungry.
No long thing.
Never again."
And with all due respect, I don't know who she is, but it sounds like that might be the cause of the divorce. She doesn't eat the chicken properly because she'll go around to her stepmom's house. Her stepmom will throw down the little jerk chicken, the little stew chicken, and all that, and she's there like a little cat, like a little rabbit. And then she's like, "Excuse me, hey son, speak to what? She finished? Oh yeah, sorry, no.
Nah, you can't finish that. The chicken there.
When she gives you that one, don't bring her back to my yard, please.
Yeah, you're done.
My mum's done that to me before. My mum's given me the look like, and I couldn't bring her back to the house again because.
Dread.
This is a question I want to ask before we sign off on this segment. Do you think that we, when we get married, we're making our first choice? Or when we're settling down, is that our first choice?
In life?
This is it?
Nah.
That's a good, I want to, hold on. Because I would say no.
I don't think so.
It's not your first choice.
That's just one of many that you're making now.
Okay,
you make a choice to wear certain things. You make
Okay.
a choice to have a certain style. You make a choice to listen to certain music. You make a choice to speak to certain people. You make a choice to have certain friends around you. Like, it's all choices. This whole life, this game of life, bro, is choices.
So I'll spin it. You have higher status, right? So now your choices have changed.
Yeah.
Are those your first choices? So, for example, you're ASAP Rocky. Rihanna now is in your pool. For us, we would say Rihanna would be more than a choice to us, but that's a choice. That's a choice that we have as an option.
Yeah.
So now, when I spin it like that and come back down to the level that we're all at, the person that we end up with, is that our first choice?
Hold on. So wait a minute, Reems. I'm gonna let you.
Like that.
I'm gonna let
Yeah,
you.
it's deep, isn't it?
Wait,
came
Joe,
deep with that. I'm like,
Is he saying we can't? What is he saying? Rihanna is out of our realms of reach.
I don't know, because this might sound like I'm pandering, but I feel like
Panda.
I think that using the word choice, I think is the wrong way to look at it.
because I feel like that's what's kind of
It's like
getting me.
I feel like you only see what's in front of you.
Right.
Ooh,
So you deal with what's in front of you. You
what's in your
and
space? Like that.
if what in front of you you're not happy with, then it's not the right move. You have to be happy with what's in front of you, because I'm not even trying to take it there, but it's like people don't understand that love is not an emotion. It's like, it's a decision you make that I'm going to choose this person every day.
Love that.
So it's like, if this person don't change, that's why like you can't choose someone for their potential, because if this person don't change tomorrow, you're stuck with this person. So it's like,
Joe just,
you know,
Right. And he does this. He does this all the time.
the potential
Like he
one.
observes, he reads the room, and then we'll throw something to him, and then he's just like, "I'm done with you, lot. Hold this, hold this," and then you're like, "All right, Joe." Well,
no, but it's like you only see what's in front of you. So if you think you're still elevating and what in front of you is gonna change, then you gotta hold out, man.
Yeah.
Because you gotta try and make these decisions as if they're final decisions, not. But like what Reems was saying, the social media, it's mad.
Dash way. Everyone's just dash way. Like,
It's mad. There's too much.
Disposable
Like
people.
that's the problem. There's too much choice.
Yeah.
Like you can jump on your phone, DM someone, link them, and then that's it.
calm.
It's too. It's
Joe is
too much.
spitting.
it's
very
mad.
Joe
It's
is
mad in the
spitting.
dunya. It's treacherous out there.
It's Hunger Games. I've been
It's
saying this.
treacherous.
And that was
It's
the
Hunger
title of episode 2
Hey,
of season 6.
listen. If you're out of the jungle, just be happy because hey, we trying to get out.
You're out of the jungle. You know what? Yeah, can I just say,
Yeah.
with all due respect,
I respect
and
it.
I'm saying this humbly,
Yeah.
it warms my heart. Like I can name off the top of my head, I can think of like 5 to 6 of my dons. I'm talking about dons where I can just go around their house, chill. If
Yeah.
they're not there, wait for them to come back. If the kids there, we could just chill. I could cut, whatever. That are like married. You know, like when we were growing up, it felt like you had to be of a certain age to be married.
Yeah.
But now I'm thinking of it, how many of my dons who like got married in like their 30s?
Beautiful.
It makes me happy.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes me happy because it's like, well, I don't know me personally if I'm gonna get married. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. So I'm not gonna sit here and be like, well, yeah, I don't know. But it just warms my heart that man like Morgs, like spoke about my boy Caden earlier, my boy Daniel, like my boy Nav. I think you know Nav.
Yeah.
I just know so many donors that just married. I'm like, yo, we are really spinning this narrative, which leads back to they don't promote that enough.
Yeah.
That bit.
Do you know what I'm saying?
That bit.
I think, again, if you speak to me about the subject, I'm going to wrap this up. I feel like I will always push you towards it because of the way I feel about it and because of the way that it's benefited me long term.
Yeah.
So again, and in this lifetime, having somebody that you can actually respect, love, and bring another life into and grow with, without the outside stuff, without all of the noise, I think that's important more than anything else, because as we've spoken about it several times during this segment, is that the world is trying to take that away, trying to move away from it. And so I feel like I'm fighting against it, and it feels like more of like I feel like I'm.
Yes, Captain Marriage. Yeah, on the front line.
Let's go. We need people like you.
Let's go.
The Marriage Avengers. You know what I mean? Them ones there.
Assemble.
All right, let's keep it moving. We've got lots to talk about. Intermission period 1. I want to shout out to this artist. This artist is named 169. He's got an up and coming EP coming out. I believe he's going to be releasing it in May. But I heard through the grapevine, listening to the radio. I heard this record, and I think it's amazing. I think it's a good start for him, and we on this Fast Food Podcast platform are supporting you fully. So yeah, 169. The record's called Winning Team. Intermission period 1. Let me do like this. Fast Food Podcast, season 6. Episode 3, Drizzy Saka Freckles, Morgan Heights, and our special guest today, Reems, is in the building. That was a great conversation.
It really was.
It was a good conversation we had.
Really.
As you are here, Reems, we I don't know if would you say you tailored the conversation, or was this something that you just wanted to speak about? Talk to me.
No, it's just something I saw something online.
Yep.
That referred to girl code, where I think she said something like, if her partner was dating someone and they was in a relationship and they broke up, but she liked him, she has no qualms with getting with her friend's ex because she thinks girl code's a myth, which is, I mean, what is the trial period? Like you got that. When you order something, you can return it back within a certain amount of
14
days.
days.
What is it? A 14-day period before you then get with your friend's ex? Like, what we doing? I just need to know. Like, but in general, it's not just specific to that. But like, is that a thing? Is there guy code? I believe there is guy code. I believe we do it without thinking about it.
See, this is a subject that we kind of alluded to in the last episode, I believe.
Yeah, when we
spoke
Bush.
about Bush, when we were talking about who is more supportive of each other.
Yeah.
Would you say men are more supportive of each other or women?
But this is the ratchet version now. We're ratcheting it up.
Okay, so we know there's such thing as girl code.
Yeah.
That it exists,
100%,
right?
100%.
So when I think girl code, I think when one of them wants to go to the bathroom, the other one goes with them.
Okay. Yeah.
Why do you do that?
That's not girl code. That's just like, it's just standard. Like if we're out together with girls, like, I need to go bathroom, right?
But you don't need to. But you don't need to go to the bathroom.
No, it doesn't matter. But I'm going with my girl, so you could add it in girl code.
Right.
You could add that.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Girls, we're writing that one down. That's a part of girl code.
Okay, cool.
If you're following me bathroom, who are you?
What about go to the party together, leave?
Girl code. That's girl code.
Leave the party.
Who you go with, you leave with.
Yeah.
There ain't no one's getting left behind. There's no, we're going.
Yeah.
Next time, go about yourself then.
Because men, I'm not moving away from girl code, but men, we don't. Me and Drizzy go out. Yes.
Yeah.
More than likely we're cutting together.
Yeah.
But it's not if Drizzy goes and walks.
Yeah.
I need to leave early because.
Yeah.
Then it's a thing like this.
Yeah.
However,
we
would then say, just let man know, where you've got back to the what, do you know what I mean?
100%.
Just like a man would, real man, will say to the lady, just message me and let me know you got home.
Yeah.
Saying, but but that's something we just do.
Right.
Girls do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just do it. Like, you don't even think of it like it's girl code, you just do it.
You just do it. But there are times when, you'll have a girlfriend that's like, she wants to go somewhere that's not where we
Why you got to go there?
But I feel like we have. Do you know what? At this point, let me. No.
She's good.
But I feel like as women, we all try and talk our friend out.
Yes.
Right. Just because we know
it's
not what you want. It's probably the liquor. I'm not saying it's not your time, but you know what I mean.
Just like a kebab, you might regret it in the morning. You know what I mean?
So, girl, come home, get his number, talk to him later, kind of thing.
So that's interesting because men, we might be like,
go find out. Let us know in the morning, bro.
Of course.
Catch you in the AM.
Of course.
You know the vibes.
Catch you later.
You know the vibes. Okay, girl code. Would you say it's forbidden to, because I think you mentioned it before, someone's crush, if you got a friend and they got a crush on somebody, that means that you're off limit to that crush.
Okay, so a crush, that's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Definition of crush is someone that you just really like.
You crushed.
Yeah.
Crushed. Okay, so I would say just leave it alone.
Yes.
But I think it's a bit, age plays a part. Age plays a part.
What, in your decision?
When you get older, you kind of go, okay, look, we're all grown.
You can have that.
Yeah, we're grown. Like, I might have a crush. Like, I got a crush on Anthony Joshua.
Right.
I'm not going to sit there and be like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but
I'm going to bang him.
Right. Let me cook.
Or if my friend started dating that, I can't be like...
You and your brethren are out with Anthony Joshua.
Okay.
And your brethren told you, I'm on him.
Yeah.
He's on me. But Anthony Joshua's looking at you. Mm-hmm. What do you do?
Fuck the girl code. Sorry, what would you do? Sorry.
No. Do you know what? Again, age plays a part. Are we grown? Are we grown? Are we going to talk about this? I get it. You like him.
Yeah.
I like him.
Yeah.
People make choices.
Yeah, but he's been looking at me.
Yeah.
But it's hard. Like, I would hope that
I would hope.
It might be at the end of the night.
I would hope. all right, so
that
again,
would never happen.
Okay, and we keep going back to the men.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I'm out with the man them, and this is removing me from my current status,
Yeah.
and one of the man them are chatting to a ting, but the ting is watching me, I'm gonna go to the man them, bro.
She's not on it.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm letting you know that said.
But are you still gonna go there?
I'm going.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm gonna let you know.
This is what it is.
I'm gonna. I still want the cosign.
Yeah. See, that's the difference between men
I'm not
and
gonna
women.
I'm not just gonna go and do the thing, but
We need the cosign.
I'm just gonna go.
The cosign's
I'm gonna
important.
say, bro,
Yeah.
are you really on it? Because she's watching me. She's looking at me like cake.
Are you really
But
from
that's
the
why I
ends?
say,
Why are you like, this guy's lying?
Thank you, Jeff. But talk the truth.
Are you looking at? She's looking at me like a sausage roll.
A cooked one. Because we don't want to be associated with the other ones. You know what I'm saying? I don't associate.
Charge it to the game, bro. That's the game. That's the game.
That's the game.
That's the
Charge it to
game.
the game.
You have to hold that.
But that's why I say with women, I have to ask, are we grown? Because grown women know, right, cool, yeah, I had a crush or I liked him, I thought he was good looking, but he likes you, cool girl. Do your thing. She might be upset, she might be hurt, she might not want to ask you.
But fundamentally, if she's your friend and she wants you to be happy,
she will allow it. She'll just sit back. Yeah, she will. She will.
Is to be happy.
Nah, real talk.
But yeah, no, she will be happy. Well, she'll want you to be happy.
She would, yeah.
She'll want you to be happy.
Right.
But yeah, it's crush.
Okay, so what for you, right? What are, because there's many girl codes, there's many things that fall into girl code category, there's many things that fall into the guy code category. For you, what is a fundamental, important girl code, like a serious one, and then what is a fundamental but light-hearted one as well?
Okay, so I'll say a serious one is what you touched on, the if you have a partner or an ex.
Yeah.
That is like
because you've been through the trials and tribulations from the outside.
And I'm there talking to you, and now you're doing what?
It's almost like you was taking notes, building a CV, and like
I said right.
Yeah.
Can I apply?
Yeah. No.
No, you don't do things like that at all. I think a light one.
A light one.
A
light-ish one for me. I don't know. I feel like the.
I feel like we found it. We found the light one.
I feel like the crush one.
Yeah.
I feel like I think women sometimes get a bit too, I like it, so it's mine, and it's not yours.
Territorial.
Oh, okay,
and it's like, if you said, no, I'm seeing this guy, or we've been talking for a long period of time, no problem. I'm going to back off.
Chill.
But if you're just saying, I like him, okay, I like
that's
him.
so. Yeah, so we all.
And if
so we all.
So
do.
I feel like that's kind of light for me personally, and I know, for girls, I think if you're gonna make a thing out of it, you're just trying to just make a thing because you're upset he didn't pick you.
So do you think? Okay, guy. All right. When you say girl code is a myth,
I didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't.
No.
I think that it's disappeared.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I said that. Okay. I think the person I was referring to said that she thinks girl code is a myth.
It's disappearing.
It's
definitely disappearing.
Right,
it's
right.
definitely, especially nowadays, I feel like...
Everybody too grabalicious.
And I just... one little statement I want to say is that I believe that... One thing I've learned is that women are narcissists too. Like, they are.
Right.
And it's leaking out more and more each day.
Yeah.
Like this whole sitting and saying that I could be with I saw a clip, I think it's the same clip where the girl's talking, I'm like, you're just horrible. You're actually just horrible. And girls that don't have girlfriends, be wary. You meet a girl and she ain't got girlfriends.
Yeah,
She don't know girl code.
She don't know one lick of it.
Not even a little piece. Not even the little. Let me go toilet with you.
I think the man them definitely are more folk. I think we hold it guy code a little bit more. It's a bit more sacred to us.
I think a guy.
I think old school. Old school, not these days. I don't think so.
Yeah, I was
old school. I would say yeah.
old school. Yes.
Okay, so
nowadays,
so in both, in this new generation, is fuckery.
yeah,
Yeah,
100%. It's gone.
It's all over the gap.
Social media.
Yeah, cause, I mean, you be seeing them entertainers. They be messing with the same woman all the time.
Same girl.
Like for example, I think guy code, without probably thinking it's guy code, is pulling up your brethren on something he's done wrong, but you don't do it publicly. So you do it. You. So if Morgs did something publicly, and it's on social media, I wouldn't be in the comment section blowing him down.
Yes.
Pause.
But
No, that's not the right way.
Yo.
Wow. And I rewound what you said in my head because I went, wait, he paused.
And I was gonna glide past it, but
over it. Now stop.
I said he's gonna blow him down.
Wow, and
you
you
know?
repeated it.
Wow.
I just didn't hear.
Blow a man right down.
Hey, that's getting clipped.
Thank you, Drizzy, for that moment. Thank you. We're gonna keep it moving. Recently, footage came out of R&B singer Ciara in the studio listening to a recording of a song she voiced. The problem that a lot of women had on social media was the fact that the words of the song was quite interesting. Being all that she's married to Russell Wilson. So the song was basically, I will put it in here, along the lines of independent woman, put your hands in the air. This is for my women who are trying to do it on their own. Okay. So my question is to you both. We've seen this many a times in music.
Message.
From day one. We mention it. I feel like we mention it all the time on the pod. Beyonce.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey's always got something to say about like what's going on. I don't understand. It's like Steve Harvey he had that whole book about the 90-day rule and all them things there. And I feel like that. Think like a man. And I feel like that whole thing shagged a lot of people's perception on that togetherness. And the kind of the separation thing. Derek Jackson.
Derek Jackson.
Derek Jackson.
Oh, him.
About...
Yeah, let's not do that. Next, move on.
So what? Okay, so, and we know women are large consumers of music.
Yep.
So, like, how do we feel about that situation with
the Ciara thing? Though, I don't see what the problem is. I just feel like some of us are just too bored. Because not just bored, too bored. Because Ciara.
Nah, she's done out here, man. She was sitting with Laurie Harvey at a fashion show.
So what's that mean?
Well,
she leaving Russell soon.
She cutting.
Listen, your Future's baby mum sitting next to Future's ex.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, because they're both.
Hey, like Future gonna say.
Yeah, but who ain't Future?
Yeah, but Future could easily post and be like, yeah, my two women, my forever women, fam. Yeah. Like, you know, there's something gonna happen from that.
All right.
That's the future. But they're too bored. Because Ciara was Ciara before Ciara met Russell Wilson. Future met Ciara partly because Ciara was Ciara. Like, the independent thing doesn't mean you have to be by yourself.
No.
That's what is annoying. Like, I think we need to rethink this whole independent thing.
Yeah. But then look at what she said. She said getting it on their own. There's a difference between independent women and saying getting it on your own.
But maybe it's in reference to the fact that most women nowadays are either escorts or sugar babies or get things bought for them. So you're getting the bag by yourself.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, too far?
Yeah, I mean, it's a fact.
Like, no, but women don't...
The GBs.
We call them the GBs.
What's a GB?
I don't know. I think I was going to say the PGs, the passport girls. But the GBs.
But it's true. Like, a lot of women now are posting up and posing and doing all this stuff, but they're not doing it on their own. Oh, I'm in my bag. No, you're in his bag.
Yeah, but no one successful, spoiler alert, has done it on their own. There had to be someone who believed in what you was trying to do or bought into what you was doing.
Maybe she's just talking about, if I want it, I'm going to work hard to get it. But also, like you said, People are bored.
They're
Like
bored.
People on social media are bored. Like they go online to cuss somebody, to be upset with something. They need to be upset every day.
All right.
Every day upset.
Here's another boredom.
This is for the girls getting money. This is for the girls that don't need no man. This is for the girls that's in love with themselves. This is for all the girls that done did it by themselves. This is for all the girls that's INDEPENDENT. This is for all the girls that be living stress free. This is for all the girls on a mission like me. This is for all the girls around the world. This is for the girls.
You need to relax.
Okay, no, but hold on.
You need to relax.
Hold on.
I'll come back now.
First of all, check who the messenger is.
Who?
Check who the messenger is of the song. Who was it?
I don't know.
No, the artist. What's the name? We just talked about it. Ciara.
Yeah.
What does Ciara promote?
Fuckery.
No, don't do that. Every time I see Ciara's either dancing or she's with her kids and Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Which is why this is hypocritical.
But it's not. No.
Why?
No, it's
what? So
not.
she can't speak to people that aren't with a man.
So
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, come on.
This is what my girls who want to do.
But there are girls like that.
Because guess what?
She said this is for the girls who do it like me.
Yeah, but she was popping before Russell though.
No,
she was popping before Russell. Don't do that.
She didn't. She didn't reference the past. She didn't reference.
She doesn't have to.
She said this is girls doing it like me. That's what she said. She said this is for the girls who are doing it like me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
See, that's why I call you Morgan Twerk Franklin right there. You see what he's doing there on the seat? You got to relax. Yeah, see. Don't question next time I call you like that. Yeah?
No, come on.
Nah, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not buying that.
Nah.
Because at the same, okay, let's call a spade a spade. That's like if Hove says, I've got a hustler's mentality. Boom, 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 boom. Naturally, people relate hustling to you're on the street corner doing things. Whereas Hove, I can because I'm a Hovenger as well, so I can say this.
But because you know why I say you can't do Hove? Because if you've listened to Hove long enough, like I know you have. He will reference, but if he's talking about today, he's not gonna.
Okay.
If he's talking about today, he would never go, oh yeah, I'm banging tree gal in the room now.
But okay, so
because he's got Beyonce.
Right. So he would always reference it as a past experience, or he would always wordplay it so that he would be talking about my hustler mentality that I had. She's in the studio. All right, we can argue. Let's argue this.
Hold on.
Let's go.
You said
you go.
You said women are the biggest consumers of music.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are a lot of single women. We talked about divorce.
Yes.
Women divorcing all this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of single women. If I'm making music about loving my husband and my kids, and there's some woman sitting there that's just lost it all she's not gonna buy the track. Okay. They have to feed into what is popping. What's popping right now?
Fuckery.
So let's make a track about.
Example.
She should just sit at home. She don't need to be outside.
No, she does because she's got to collect her coin because she's still independent.
She's forcing it.
She's still
where's the last time she had a banger, bro?
No, it doesn't matter because
it will blow up on TikTok.
Because she had. Don't do that. Don't point at him. No, because here I'm gonna cut down her point. She had bangers when it mattered. She had bangers when it mattered, which is fine.
She's got to stay relevant.
So those checks she gets.
All she got to do is do the 2000s tour like everyone else. Forget about making new music.
All she got to do is stay married to Russell Wilson.
She is staying married.
Who makes bread.
Just like Beyonce stayed married to Jay-Z.
Allow the studio sessions about single ladies.
No, don't allow it.
So would you be happy with your wife to be just a housewife and that's it?
That's what she's doing.
That's a lie because your wife is she's a sick makeup artist. She's a sick makeup artist.
Drizzy, stop it. Drizzy, stop it.
No, I'm just saying she's a sick makeup artist. What you'd want her to just put that to the back and just be at home.
She's a makeup artist. I don't even. Rotted. Okay.
You can't.
Don't do that.
We can't say that. We can't knock down Ciara just because she's making songs.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You're bored.
Right.
I'm not knocking it.
Right.
No,
you were.
No, I'm not knocking it.
He did have a moment.
Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not knocking it per se because I songwrite. I've been a writer. I know that sometimes you speak through people.
Yes.
And you understand that when you're putting music out, it's not also always based on your own experiences.
Yeah.
But it's the word she's using in the song now. And what I will go to is this. I'm hoping she's written that for someone else. I'm hoping that.
So then we've had this conversation for no reason.
No, but I don't, because I don't know. I'm hoping it's...
We've had this conversation for no reason.
It's for her. She's gonna come out with a whole video as well, and it's gonna be a TikTok dance.
Because if she's talking about herself and she's married to Russell Wilson and she's calm with 3 kids, why is she in the studio saying, this is for my girls who been doing like me, this is for my girls? We're not doing it like you.
Okay, all
we
right.
want to get married.
Of course we do, but
We want to be with somebody and you're telling us to go, you're telling us to go pop down other people's man.
It's not for us, it's for the young lot.
So she didn't say that. Secondly,
I mean,
all right, so when Ho's on that greasy talk, when billionaire Ho was on that greasy talk, do you go, nah, that's not current Hove. I don't want to listen to that.
The last whole verse was absolutely immaculate and he was talking about current affairs.
Right, but what I'm saying is, when he chooses
talking
to
about
talk greasy...
current affairs.
Her experience of current affairs.
It was a play. It makes the song sound good because when we're singing it back in the shower with our hairbrushes, we can say "Little girl for me," but she's being an artist. That's what she's doing. I don't agree because you're playing into the narrative of keeping women in this headspace of, oh, I'm independent. I don't need no man. I don't need this. But I also get she's got to collect her coin. And that music sells.
The Fast Food Podcast.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do you think we as a society live in the moment?
No, I don't think we do enough. I don't think we do that enough. And I think we should.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's this clip going around.
Oh gosh, what happened?
Let's see if we're really Jedi. There's this clip going around, right?
Exactly what you're talking about.
Like brother, like this brother's been he's had a troublesome past and current times as well. But I don't want to throw him under the bus. But in this situation, I feel like he may be in the right.
He's 100% in the right.
Who are we talking about?
So
he's 100% in the right.
Brother Breezy, who's part of the Light Skin Society, he's on stage doing his little thing on stage. He's pop locking and dropping and all that stuff to her on a certain song. I wanna take you down.
He does a little
take you down. Jeez, that's a tune, you know. Brings a young lady on stage. I'm assuming of consent, obviously.
Yeah. She went kicking.
Because boy, that's a lot of lawsuits, man. Because he does it every show. But anyways, he's doing that now. He's doing his thing. Chris Brown, she will never have Chris Brown this close to her in her life. She's there with her phone in her hand.
Madness.
Breezy, but I feel like Breezy's giving her a little like, get your shit together because
he gave her a pass.
To do that
I'm coming in.
Gave her a pass.
So I'm gonna get your shit together. I'm about to come in.
Oh God.
Breezy gets on there, does his thing. You know, kind of the twerking stuff he's doing on the sofa.
Body roll.
See, that's what happens when you speak on me.
And
you fumble the bag.
Basically, right, that's a nice view, you know. Have you seen that view before? It looks all right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's actually I know.
Cool. So 2-2s now.
I'm not gonna lie. This thing, 1 minute.
So those who are listening right now, my son is on his Oculus in the background, and he almost punched Joe in the back.
We need
There
Joe.
was 1 minute I wanted to be like,
Shia, we need Joe.
Yeah, you gotta relax.
Chill out. You gotta chill out.
So then Chris Brown gets on until she's sitting down. So he gets on top of her like you do in a strip club.
Yep.
You know, I've done that once or twice before. Not in a strip club, but privately.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I know he's going to
Clear
he's
it
in a
up.
stripper. Yeah.
Clear it up.
No, you gotta relax.
And then he then gets off on top of her now. No, she's trying to film the moment. Instead of just embracing the moment. Because if you're with your girls or whatever, your girls, I think this is girl code, they know, stay with your phone lock. Because when it's going down, click, click.
That's girl
record.
code. If something's happening, I got you. I got
Record.
your angles, I got it all.
So Breezy got off from her. Breezy didn't have a little pop lock, some little matrix move. And
He
then
did it
just grabbed the phone,
so slick.
And then he just dashed the phone.
Frisbee.
And she looked at him like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what are you doing?
What are you doing,
said,
woman?
I saw the footage and I said, you got to get the fuck out of here for that. Because if you're a performer or you understand performance, even when you go to comedy shows, they want you to keep your phone away. They want you to live in the moment. They want you to be there, be present. You're on the phone like an idiot. And then I heard people online saying, oh, she wanted to get a moment. I'm like, hold on a minute.
No,
this is not a
that
photo
is
op.
your moment. That is your moment.
That's your
You're
moment.
in a stadium, a place, whatever, full of people. Everyone's on their
And they
phone.
he chose you.
He chose you. Everyone
Out of
was
all of
screaming.
them, he chose you.
And you're there trying
That
to...
is the moment. He chose you. That is, bruv, if I'm at a Jill Scott flipping show and Jill Scott pulls me up on stage,
I'm taking my clothes off.
of course, but she, you know what I mean? By the time I get there, I'll be in my
security
boxers.
comes.
Yeah, I'll be in my boxers.
Now you're no longer there.
But like, that's my moment. I'm like, Jill, I've got to take some clothes off.
Jill Scott called me.
One time, I got up there looking like the waterfall scene in Black Panther, bruv. I'm just like one little cloth thing around me, and that's it, bro. I was ready.
The last thing I'm thinking about is my mobile phone.
Yeah,
Of course. But like you said, people aren't in the moment.
Just live in the moment, man.
Everything's got to be for social media now.
Intermission period 2. I want to shout out this Donny here. One of my favorite artists, and I just feel like he's just underrated in my eyes. One of the most underrated.
Make sure you choose. It has to be the anthem.
One of the most underrated hip hop acts, in my opinion. So I want to shout out to Jadakiss, and we do it like this. Hip hop act is
Jada.
None other.
Top 5 dead or alive, and that's just off one LP.
None other than Jadakiss. Real name, Jason Terrence Phillips. Born 27th of May, 1975.
Day before me, Gemini gang.
Come on.
Listen, May, you know May got a lot of Donnies in there, you know. Bex, Biggie Smalls.
Me.
You,
Busta
of
Rhymes.
course. Andre 3000.
Busta.
Oh, yeah, of course. You said it twice, yeah.
Busta Rhymes.
The version.
From Yonkers, New York, began his career in the early 1990s. A member of the trio Locks, or some people call them D Block. Managed by Rough Riders and signed to Bad Boy at one period of time. Leaving the label in 1999, they signed a joint venture deal with Interscope and Rough Riders. He's currently signed to Def Jam and Rock Nation. Solo album, Kiss the Game Goodbye.
Where you can find that record.
You need to check that out if you don't know. If you don't know, get to know. He released more than 3 solo albums, another album with Locks, and an album with fellow rapper Fabulous.
Big Nightmare on Elm Street.
In 2007, Jadakiss signed to Jay-Z's Rockefeller and Def Jam, which Rough Riders co-released in 2009. He's got his latest album. I think the latest album he brought out was called Enigmas? What's the name of the album?
You're on the right path. I can't remember what it's called, but it was based on his brethren who passed away. Ice Pick.
I have to find out the name
Yeah.
of that.
Solid album still.
More recently, he destroyed.
Not only once, because don't forget he gave us we didn't know that essentially was the warm up one.
Yeah.
When Versus was the only thing keeping us sane.
Yeah.
During the pandemic.
Yeah.
He did the one with Fab.
He did the one with
and
Fab.
he gave us a little drunk Jada dance and all that.
Yeah.
But we did not know.
Yeah.
That he was gonna really come outside. We knew. We know Jada's technique, but like that's when the whole world was like, well, god damn.
Yeah.
This guy's a beast.
Well, there's the reason, again, it's things that happen for a reason, because we've been thinking about I was thinking who we were going to use, who's going to speak about next as our underrated artist.
Yeah.
And he popped up on my timeline on Instagram because I follow a page and they were just talking about the music industry and stuff like that. Anyway, he was talking about along the lines of, after that Versus, record sales went through the roof.
Of course.
Streams went through the roof.
Yeah.
Rappers called him.
Yeah.
And we got the classic line from Fat Joe.
We got the
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
So Ye flew him out. Yeah. And it just
It did a lot.
it caused such a wave in that way where I feel like Jadakiss is so underrated as a rapper, just because of where he's come from. That Biggie Notorious B.I.G. ilk.
Yeah.
That those sessions must have been amazing. What he learned from those, his voice. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I love that.
He said that he did. It was like he was clearing his throat in the studio, and the engineer said, "Yo, just keep that."
Yeah,
Okay, and that's where it came from.
And that's how it.
Let's make that the last time you do it.
I know. I saw Drizzy like
that.
You sound like you sound like a uncooked sausage roll there, bro.
Oh, don't do that. That's cold.
That's what it sounded like. Uncooked sausage roll.
Katie Hopkins, what have you done?
So we want to salute Jadakiss, underrated act of this week. If you don't know, get to know. I feel like the younger generation have probably kind of now.
That verses did him a lot for the younger generation.
100%.
We know, we knew, but
speed.
like, that verses and the way he did it so eloquently and he's what's underrated with him. I think is that there's only few MCs, and I think MCs need to go to school to learn how to perform
100%.
just the beat. And maybe a few little ad-libs to just make you know where you are in your verse. But like those that rap, Dipset. I love Dipset. But it was just sad to see them and rap. Like they was doing a glorified karaoke.
Yeah.
They was rapping over their own stuff at the verses. And then Jadakiss comes out with just the beat. And he's making it sound just as it is on the record.
But again, if you understand hip-hop like we do, there's those artists, there's those rappers that come from a certain cloth that when they're on stage, they don't need music. They just their voice alone.
They are
how they practice in rehearsals, how they come across on stage, how they put their sets together.
Yeah.
There's only a certain amount of people that understand what that's about. Because again, when we went into that Diplomats Locks clash, people kind of had Diplomats as the winners.
The clear winners.
But performance-wise, it's a whole different game. Performing on stage in front of a crowd. Remember what happened when we went to do our live show? It's a whole different... to do in the studio, to be in the studio chatting to an audience is a whole different ball game. And I feel like you need to understand what that level is, which is why when in that interview he said a lot of rappers reached out to him because they wanted to know, okay, how I want to do that now. I want to be more. I could see that there's clear levels to who you are. Do you know what I mean? So
but just to rap on that though. I think what came out of that was everyone was saying there's rappers who become hustlers. And then there's hustlers that become rappers. And it was clear as day who represented who. You could tell who's the rappers that become hustlers and who's the hustlers that become rappers. I'll leave that for you to work out, but it shouldn't take you too long to work out who's who.
Okay. This week, and I need you lot to just get involved in this, because this touched a nerve.
Oh.
Yeah, don't do that.
No. Don't bring me in on you.
Because I see,
yeah, because I'm like, why was you upset? What happened?
This week's Why Don't You Just Shut Up goes out to everybody that called Michael B. Jordan corny. Right?
Yeah.
You not feeling that?
No, I am. But it was funny because in my mind, I was like, how can I pose this question in the pod?
Right.
But does it make you petty, or is it just a case of, I remember the ones who did not believe in I.
You ain't petty.
And what, do you know what I'm saying? But the way they're trying to paint the narrative is it's interesting because like the clip resurfaced and the woman clearly says in the clip, growing up, we used to tease him because his name was Michael Jordan. And then the B's in there, but it's like we used to tease him about that because we're like, whatever, man, that's just like, you're not that guy. And they used to be like, he used to look corny, trying to get his little acting thing off the ground and all that.
So let's talk about what actually happened.
All right. So that the Creed 3 premiere, which Creed 3 is out right now, and some are saying it's probably the best in the franchise, but Creed 3 is out right now.
Yep.
So he's doing his promo stuff. We're on the red carpet, and the woman this woman in particular, she's part of the media team, and she's interviewing Michael B. Jordan for her little media outlet, whatever it is. Let's
L'Oreal.
say for the
L'Oreal, her name is.
Oh, that's her name.
Because
Alright,
is she on lip service? Is it lip service?
She's part of that
part
camp.
of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And it's the queen. It's very ironic that her name is L'Oreal. Continue.
I see what you did there.
Continue.
Because if we put the bits together, L'Oreal,
Yeah, she took
we
it.
dropped the L.
Yeah, she took one.
But that's still Lori, who he used to date, called Lori Harvey. Oh, you didn't go that
I
far,
wasn't
did you?
even thinking
I thought you
that.
clocked.
Double entendre.
Hope taught
Now
us
we
well.
get
Who taught you to do that? Hope taught me.
I'm done.
But now the
I
L
like
at the
it
end of
though. I like
Lori,
it. I like
she
it.
caught an L for the whole world to see. And I'll put in the comments, I don't comment on a lot of things.
Right.
But certain things will make me go,
Okay.
I need to comment. Whatever she said to him back in the day in regards to those lines to make him respond like that now, we weren't there to see that.
No.
But right now, we've seen you catch the L.
Yes.
And that's going to stay on the internet.
Yeah.
It will.
That's why it's nice to be nice.
Yeah. I'm
If you
happy for
can't
him.
see someone's vision the way they see it, just don't. If you can't improve the silence, don't say anything.
This is my thing, Reems, yeah? This is my thing, Drizzy. Joe, shout out to Ross in the building.
Big time.
I was bullied in high school. So there's a feeling as a man now that you go through sometimes when you recollect your youth
Yep.
and the things that you've gone through as a young person who was different. I've always been different. So I understand why.
In what way?
I understand why I was bullied.
In what way?
Because I used to sing R&B, I used to wear a trench coat, I never played football, I hung out with older women in school. I didn't do the norm.
Well, you were supposed to.
I was just one of those guys who just catch joke. I was a class clown.
What type of songs you used to sing back then, though?
I like that Shy tune.
Well, which one?
I knew it was. We were all singing.
Love that song.
Shoo-doo.
So
Sorry.
when I watched what happened and I saw the backlash towards it against
Michael B. Jordan. Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing out here?
Mm.
Because I hate bullies.
Yeah. Same.
I don't like bullies.
Any shape or form.
Man, woman, child.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with it because I feel like you're trying to push your power on somebody who clearly probably doesn't have the same power as you. I want you to fight somebody who has the same muscle mass.
And let's see how you get on.
And let's see what go on then. Right?
Yeah.
So when I saw the footage and I started reflecting on my past experiences, I was like, Michael B. Jordan, you're a G. Because what happened with him is he was going through the place of carrying headshots in high school. Like, who carries headshots in high school? Well, somebody who now is one of the
director of a movie he's in.
Big time.
You know, we can appreciate a brother.
Yeah.
He's clearly out here making a lot of women twitch. I thought that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I like that one.
I didn't want to. I'm not trying to.
maybe.
Because we got a lady in the house,
I think he was very classy in the way that he did it.
He was.
Wasn't intimidating.
Yeah.
He reminded her that hold on, wait.
You remind me of a girl.
The fact he still gave her the interview as well. Like he could have just been like, yeah,
But he killed her with kindness.
Kindness.
Because I'm gonna remind you.
I loved it.
I'm gonna remind. Here's the biggest flex. The biggest flex isn't I'm gonna remind you of when you used to tease me for me trying to get to where I am today. The biggest flex is I'm not gonna stop your hustle of trying to get this interview from me in regards to this movie.
Because I am
Michael
B. Jordan.
Badman Jordan.
I'm him.
The beast for Badman.
I love it. I watched it and I love her shame.
Yeah.
Made me happy.
And the
I know
double back
that
was
sounds
like,
so
oh,
bad, but
yeah.
I felt it through the frame because I felt him. I felt him go, hold on a minute, and go back to that place. And when she tried lying, no.
No, you misquoted. You misquoted me.
No.
When you dropped the misquote,
No.
I know you know you're fucked up. You see what I'm saying?
100%.
We see all the time. I was
100%.
misquoted, especially them ones that send off them racist little tweets. And someone pulls it up from 10 years ago. Oh no. I didn't know it would offend anyone.
Yeah, I was
you knew.
young.
You know you messed up. Just own it.
Yeah.
Just
That's what
own
we
it.
don't do enough nowadays. Own it.
Own
Just own. You know what, Michael?
Yeah.
I didn't believe in your vision back then. It just looked weird to me. You're walking around with pictures of yourself. It just looked weird to me.
Yeah.
But I understand now.
And that bit.
We can all understand when you're a kid, you get teased. It's just a normal progression in life. Kids tease each other. In high school, when you see someone different, you like...
Bro, I used to get teased for my accent.
Yeah,
I just had to live through it.
Yeah,
but fresh off the boat from England,
right,
going to Dominica,
right,
yeah.
To the point they used to call me Ombro. That was my nickname, bro. Because Ombro is such a British brand.
Right, that's cold.
But my accent, do you know what I'm saying? Ombro, yeah. That's such a British brand. And that's all they know from England. It's like, Ombro is a British brand.
Yeah.
My accent was so alien to them.
Yeah.
I used to get bullied to some of that, but what can I do? I can't just change my accent.
No, but I tell you what you can do. You use that.
No, I did. I mean, come on. Certain
no,
people,
but you're Drizzy.
they like the accent.
But Drizzy, some people, when you get bullied, some people don't always use that to their advantage.
No,
some
I
people,
did. After a while,
that can kill people. It can crush people. It can make you more reserved. It can make you fold away. For us, we are strong-willed people, and we use that to our strengths. We use that as... Now I have thick skin. There's not much now you can say to me that I don't really... I don't really care no more.
Yes.
Because I've been through so much adversity with words.
Yes.
Like, you're going to have to do something to me now.
Yes.
And we're not...
Yes.
We're not wishing for that to happen.
No.
To prove a point. No. But we're just saying that, obviously, we're at that point now where it's like...
Which takes us back to Michael B. Jordan's interview on the red carpet.
Yeah.
He's confronted that person. That's an aha moment. It's a great moment.
That is a beautiful moment.
I wish everybody could have that moment. When you see somebody who's been teasing you through the whole stage of your high school, and then her and another person are on a podcast chatting you. So he's listened to that. He's taking it in, but he's approached her on a way like,
I remember you from school.
The corny guy, the corny guy.
Look at me now.
Look at me now.
You probably made love to your partner and envision it was me.
This is what it is.
A bigger flex as well.
It's a flex.
He's ticking off. He's flexing way more than her in so many other ways. Like just in day-to-day life. She probably walks by, oh my gosh. I remember when I used to go to school with him now. Look at that billboard.
Trying to stake claim as well. Oh yeah,
I'm watching the news. And next up on news, on Good Morning Britain, we have actor and director of Creed 3, Michael B. Jordan. Like she has to see Michael B. Especially
She
now.
got to see him.
Promoting the movie everywhere.
She got to
That's
see
a
him.
flex.
And you are behind a barrier now.
Right.
Asking him to talk to you, please.
He's now your golden ticket potentially to get in those
And
little
he said,
clicks you
okay.
want.
And this is why you don't burn bridges. And this is why you think about certain things that you do and how your actions...
Sorry, that hit. I've got goosebumps.
And how your actions can actually counteract and affect you, which we know, cause and effect. So, like, I just want to say to all the people that call Michael B. Jordan corny, shut up. Because what I want to do is change this corny line to something that is actually rewarded and celebrated. I want my son to be somebody like Michael B. Jordan. The gangster shit, the shooting up, the rare, the drug dealer, the negative energy. If that's what you think that is good, and that's what you wanna salute, and the corny thing is the negative thing, I don't want no part of that.
No, I'll take that. I
don't want no part of that.
I'm taking it.
Because this is what we do as black people. We do that. We do all of this, because you can read properly, because you can articulate yourself in a certain way. That's negative.
That's corny. That's corny to me.
But if you can shoot a man from a certain way, or you've taken...
talk.
Or you,
funky all the time.
All the time. That's cool. Allow it. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear that. So...
Big up to Michael B. Jordan, man. Obviously, like Creed is you definitely create something with that because Creed bangs, and obviously Creed 3 with Jordan with Jonathan Majors, who's like Hollywood's MVP. Jonathan Majors has Ant-Man 3 and Creed 3 in the cinema at the same time. He's in both films.
Crazy.
Like
same time.
And if that's corny, because Jonathan Majors caught some flack the other day, because he's aesthetically, people say he's a very masculine guy because he's like, yo, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then he did a shoot the other day where
Yeah. I saw that.
he was. Do you see the shoot? Yeah,
No.
he was wearing like some pink stuff.
Okay.
He
Feathers.
was wearing some feathery stuff and all that. I'll show you the pictures and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
pass my phone. And like, there's like, oh yeah, but he's what's the what do they say when you're not part of the masculine crew? You're trying to demasculate or something?
You're gay.
Basically.
Yeah.
And
I was like, oh, you thinking of a fancy word, huh?
yeah.
I only know that.
I'll read it.
You're
Front. And it's just like, nah, like there's nothing.
You like lotion. You like lotioning up.
It's like Andre 3000. They used to say that about him.
Why is it that? Why when you're a lotion man? I know. I get it. Sorry.
All right, so look,
Yeah.
so Reems, those are the pictures, and there's like, oh well, he's catering to them, and he's doing, and it's like, nah,
How?
the guy's in the photo shoot, got a couple roses. Like, how is
Why
what
is
he's?
that? That's not gay.
But apparently, it's a photo shoot of some sort of superhero or some sort of character. It's based on something.
Right.
I don't know the full story, but I did see that. And again, you know what the internet's like. People just make up. People just get angry for shit, like for bollocks,
for nothing, and they just want to. But they'll have a saying. I'm sure there's a saying where it's like, oh, boys that wear pink make girls wink or something like that. Yeah. But now, he's in pink and...
It's just sad. It's just sad. Yeah, we just got to do better. Like, listen, the color of what a man is wearing does not necessarily confirm his sexuality or he's not masculine or he's less masculine than the other guy. Nah, because pink's a nice color.
It's a nice color.
Especially a palette pink, like, you know what I mean?
If you can pull off pink as a guy,
right. That's right. That's right. If you're beating bottom, then that's a different conversation. Intermission period 3 and the last one.
Sorry, Ross. Sorry, apologies.
Man like Nas has King's Disease 3 out, and I respect it. He's got this record 30, just had a video drop. Salute to Nas, one of the greatest, legend. Intermission period 3, and we're going to wrap up on the next segment. Fast Food Podcast. Season 6, episode 3. Shout out to Reems, our special guest. Drizzy Sakafet Freckles in the building, Jojo, Montana, Morgan Heights. And we do it like this.
You look up, understand. You're in the dark with the sharks, it's a bloodbath. We got the mics, it's a fight, had a tough start.